Hey, what's going on? Yeah, I know. You've seen this comic before. You've seen 2 issues of this comic. It's a little different. I got a full run now. And I'm a dumbass. But y'all that know me well enough know this. I do not have my comic collection organized worth of shit. So there's times where I'm like, ooh, I need to finish this run. I know I have at least this issue and order the rest. And turns out I order one I already have it. Hey, not a problem. What this is Razor Archives. This starts off in May of '97, so probably about March. Probably about March it came out. Cover date you can't be accurate with. You know, all that means is that it at least came out by that date, that month. It probably came out before it. Reprints, early Razor shit, that was hard to come by. I looked all over online, could not find any listing saying what exactly this reprints, but this issue being labeled Angel in Black Part 1, and the next one being labeled Angel in Black Part 2, makes me assume this is like, I think it's like issues 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like a couple issues into the first volume of Razors when they started doing the Angel in Black storyline. I've already showed you this one, but I'll flip through it real quick. Yeah. Everett Hartsoe, written and illustrated. And he created Razor. I'll talk about it. Extreme gore. Look at me. Extreme gore. There's some nudity. The art changes. Like this is the flashback, and the art looks a little bit different. Eric Powell did some early work here. Quite a few artists you've heard of have done some early work here. Tim Tyler takes the finishes on this. Another Outlaw down, but this first one I think is like 4 or 5 issues. Oh god, that head smash! Just look at that, and that's why I don't look that graphic. There's some nudity. Don't look super graphics. Oh, there's some more. Keep on flipping. Keep on flipping. Okay, I cover up the nudity in the ads. That's why I don't look as graphic because it's black and white. Yeah, it's all the other one night shit. They're putting out a lot by now. They got Razor. They got Angel, Lethal Strike, Tommy Gun, Poison, Morbid Angel is the other shit. Okay. F is coming out. I got some of this stuff coming in. You got pages of the art. Okay, so I had that one for a while. This is one I've never had. And I just got this. This issue 2 came from my comic shop. It's not nearly as thick. It's the same price. These were $3.50. No, $5. Okay, so this one we got Everett Hartsoe, writing inks, pencils by Richard Poland, cover by Javier Saltares. Oh, the cover price on the first one was supposed to have been $5, and they put it at $3.95. And this is the next part thing. And as you see, the art changed every issue. I don't think they had anybody to keep, because they were trying to put this out monthly. But it always looked, always had a decent look to it. And it's kind of like, if Faust was the unrated video store version of the story, this was the, Faust was like the NC-17. This was the unrated video store version of the same story that Spawn was the R-rated version of. I mean, you get a little bit of nudity, you get a lot of gore. Issue 8, so this is probably issue 7. Okay. It gives me some clues. I have not flipped through anything past this first one and the other one I already own. I just got these in today. I busted the package and I had time to film today. Matter of fact, I got a package. As of filming, I got a package probably coming in tomorrow with some more London Night stuff. I just don't know when we'll get to film it. Really gory. Really intense. Issue 9. And that's why I want to find out what's in these, because I want to get a full run of Razor, just a reading set. I don't care about cover ads. I mean, there's all kinds of cover variants and crazy stuff like. And I'm gonna do something on these eventually. Like, okay, this is Razor and the Ladies of London Night Studio, and I can't show the rest of the cover because there's full front facing nipples. Razor Uncut, there's like, that's issue 40. That's the first run. There's probably 2 or 3 versions of that. Ultimate Strike. I got quite a few issues of that, and some of them got full nude covers. Because these are pretty much whatever I find. Whatever version I can find the cheapest is what I grab. These come out of cheap bins. These off my comic shop I paid probably a couple bucks a piece for. That is wicked looking. You know, all these are going to end up sitting on the hamper in the bathroom. We'll sit down every time I go take a shit, read like an issue of Razor. And now Razor is owned by Avatar/Boundless, and they're just doing straight up porn with them. I don't give a fuck about it anymore. And back when this was coming out, I had the I told the story when I did one of these. I had a pile of copies of the very first issue. And I enjoyed it. I just never got any more because they're black and white comics. And they were wanting, ridiculous prices. Like $3 an issue. And some of these I looked at, some of these were 16 pages. This one was $7. This is Everett Hartsoe, written and created. Art by Eric Johns and Jude Million. Inks by Slick. Cover by Shelby Johnson. And see, I don't know. That's why I wish they told you what issues. They don't tell you anywhere in these. I never found anything. There's not a lot of information about this series online. Like, look around YouTube. You got my 2 previous issues, which was Razor Burn issue 1, and then Razor Archives issue 1 and issue 5. And there's five total. The 5th issue seems to be the hardest to find. And I got 2 copies now. I got one that's really beat up and one that's not. I'll show that when I get to them. But for a while there, like this issue, the 3rd issue, you look in the ads, it's always this is rare or hard to find. They wanted like way more than the other ones. And these are just reprints, straight up reprints. This was basically the Crow, come back from the dead, avenge your death, and the people that I don't think Razor ever died in this original. I think it was later on because Razor's like a vampire now and all this shit. I don't know what the hell Everett Hartsoe is doing. I need to look. Either Everett Hartsoe or Hart Fisher runs like a 24/7 stream horror channel thing where everything's free and they show like serial killer documentaries. I don't remember which one it is. It's probably Hart Fisher. Everett Hartsoe is one of those that he kind of disappeared. Strike. I'm really surprised they never, because there was a lot of money out there at the time, so they didn't get a movie out. I mean, we got a fucking Barbed Wire. Ham Anderson Barbed Wire fucking movie. We didn't get Razor. Razor got nothing but comics. There's some action. I wouldn't mind a Razor action figure. This is people like, who the fuck is that? Man, it's Razor. What the fuck? Oh, God. Hopefully, Jesus Christ, look at that. Looks like she worked at the Causeway Palace. Or Jerry's Cabaret was the other one. Yeah. How many people watching this are going to get that? Razor's suffering. I got an issue of that coming in from my buddy. And they always had a couple pages in the back advertising all the stuff. They had a lot for sale, man. Heather Elizabeth Parkhurst's Tommy Gun. I got a issue of Tommy Gun. That's one of those. Razor's the only one. Razor and Strike are the only 2 I really ever seen the cheap bins anywhere. The rest of them I kind of like going on. This is issue 4. Look at that cover. That's the reason why these are hard to find. High grade because these black covers there. Black covers just kill you. Any little nick and nick. And this one was $5, but it don't feel like it's that thick. Everett Hartsoe, written. Art by Eric Johns, June Millen, the other artist. Inks, Slick. Letters by David Vance. Cover art by Alberto Halasso. Cover colors Preston Owens. This is July. They printed some months they printed more than one of these. This one just feels like the thickness of your ad. I don't know. A little bit thicker. Their books on average are regular stuff, brand short. Like they're 16 to 20 pages tops. Black and white for like $3. But you're getting extreme violence and titties. And from looking into it, talking to people at the time, some comic shops cartridges, some of them didn't. Because this shit it never backed this era, except for some of the covers. And a couple specials here and there that I have one of them. I can't show it on YouTube. Never went above like an R unrated level, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you could see it on cable. They didn't go to that straight up porn shit till I got the Avatar man. So, yeah. Is this when she's no, she's shooting up. I think she started like shooting up morphine, stop the pain or some shit. I don't remember. I read a piece of this, and like I said in another video, I really got into it. I really read that one issue back in the day. I really got into this when I was getting comic scans constantly, and I found a big ass torrent of London Night Studio stuff, and it was like a bunch of these, some Strike stuff. I think it might have even been some Tommy Gun in there. Yeah, this one don't seem near as thick. They don't number the pages, so you never know. Full Metal Fiction. I like this new talent search. London & 2 is looking for pencilers and inkers for many upcoming projects. Send photocopy samples of your work to address, but don't panic if you do not hear from us immediately. It takes a while to review all our submissions. Don't call us, it'll only slow down the process. If you'd like to have your samples returned, please include a self-addressed stamped envelope. Postage must be an appropriate amount to return your samples. Send samples to Hickory, North Carolina. And see, they had to be making some decent money because they're painting like models that were not low-name models. These were B-movie stars. I don't think they were based in. Unless somebody. Oh, here we go. London Night Nude and Special Edition wholesale backlist. Orders must be over $20. Free shipping is over $6.50. All nudes and special editions are 50% off for the next 60 days. Razor nudes are specials. Issue 25. $5. Razors and Ladies in London Night. I have that. Strike nudes. I don't know if I have it. I think I got Ultimate Strike 1. Poison. Don't have Directed Jane. Tommy Gun. In the Raw. In the Raw. I think I have. VR Vixen. Okay. Trying to sell some more stuff. And then we're going to get to the last issue. Issue 5. Man, I'm going long. Now, this is the one I've showed before. You can see it's jacked up. This is my new one. You can definitely tell. Yeah, this one's been sitting in a comic shop cheap bin for a long ass time. It's going to end up going to a buddy. This one looks really nice. And this time we got Kevin Hill writing it, pencils Albert Palazzo, inks by Slick. And this was coming out January '98, so there's a big gap. That's probably why this one's the hardest to find. Is like the art's gotten better, a lot more gore. And she's shooting up the morphine again. I'm kind of surprised with, I'm assuming, I don't know if Balance done anything with her in a while, but they were putting out stuff for a while. Why, or maybe they don't have the rights to this, why they haven't reprinted this shit? Most of it being black and white, you can put this on cheap newsprint. Excuse me, put it on cheap, I had to get a sip of drink, sorry. Put it on cheap newsprint and do like a, Marvel Essentials style DC Showcase Presents style trade of Razor. I'd buy. And see, the further we're getting into the series, the more nudity we're getting. The violence is toned down a little bit. It's not, well, I was saying it was. It's not really. That's it. Advertising to kill the pain tour. So that is my Razor archive collection. I gotta get a bag and board for the first issue. So I'm redo it again. Go backwards. There's issue 5. Issue 4. That's probably my favorite cover. Issue 3. That has that kind of, hey, I work for Top Cow look. Issue 2. That's not bad. I like that one. And then issue 1. That's also got that, hey, I work for Top Cow look. Alright, everybody. I'm out. I hope you enjoyed that. Give me a thumbs up for comments. Anybody else read Razor? Or what are the other bad girl shit or outlaw comics, What's another nice little run like this I can get fairly cheap to read? Alright, y'all be safe. Latest.